Hi, my name is Zanele Muholi, and you are here with me at Open Eye Gallery, where Faces and Phases, which is part of Vukani Rise, is on show. Thanks to the organization and Homotopia for giving us this opportunity to shine at Liverpool. This series was started in 2006, and in 2016 will mark exactly 10 years since I started working on this portraiture series. And it features mainly people who identify as Black lesbians and also transgender persons, friends and friends of friends, as a way in which we emphasize the need for Black LGBTI visibility in spaces where we live, and also to ensure that we have a visual history of Black LGBTI people in South Africa and beyond South African borders. A lot of people are fleeing their countries of origin simply because of homophobia, of queerphobia, of transphobia, and all the phobias that are there to be, including xenophobia and racism. So this project is aimed at sharing with the viewer, at sharing with your own people here, to say that actually it is not an African to be a homosexual person. It is not an African to be a transgender person. It's not an African to identify as a queer being. These beautiful beings who identify like me, speaking from inside out, not the other way around. This is how I wanted to share with any person who cares to know that there are many of us, and we are still pushing the agenda in so many ways that we know how to. And visual become that major document that helps you as the viewer to memorize, take something away at home, remember what you have seen when you came into this space or in spaces like this, which are not often open to all of us. So this is Lerato Dumse, who has her own life, who is a professional, who's a journalist, who's a graduate. I just want to say to somebody, in as much as you might be confronted by all of these images, and you get to see masses of us, because we are many. And then this is Ayanda Magoloza, whose wedding is upstairs. The image is taken in 2013, and then that was her face. And when you go towards the end, you see Ayanda in 2011. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about phases, because what you were yesterday and what you are today is completely different. Ayanda identifies as a Black lesbian mother, and also she's married to someone. We documented her wedding in 2013 on the 9th of November, and her wedding video is shown upstairs. The whole show is called Vukani Rise. Vukani is a Zulu word which means rise, and it means that it's not over yet for many LGBTI people around the world. It means that we still need to push the agenda and rise above, regardless of the challenges that we face daily. People keep on saying, we are tolerating you. I don't want to be tolerated. I want to be recognized and be respected. This is my life. This is about our lives. So as human beings, we have a responsibility. So what I took on as a human being, as an activist who used visuals to articulate my daily issues, was to document. So documenting like how you're doing now is the key. Nobody will get to understand or see us and feel us if we do not share a piece of us. And they say what you don't see on TV, that speaks to you, you produce it. If you don't see your Black face in any cover of any magazine, you produce it. And it is exactly what I'm doing here. The image was taken in August 2014. We just came back from a funeral of a young person who was brutally murdered in Ventersdorp Township. And you could see here that she was born in 1990 and then she was murdered in 2014. Over the past few years, a lot of LGBTI individuals were brutally murdered simply because of expressing gender, simply because of expressing sexual orientation. Women have been curatively raped, which is a wrong term used by perpetrators, assuming that by raping a lesbian, she'll become a straight woman. We can't say that as producers or knowledge producers, we limited to a certain kind of document. I'm not producing fine art. I'm using visuals to articulate that absence and lack of something which has to do with our lives. So this particular photo helps us to remember Disebo Makau. Almost every girl in this series have won a beauty pageant where feminine gay boys and trans women enter to showcase their talent, to express their beauty, and also to say to the homophobe, we are bigger than what you think we are. So I treat each and every beauty queen, each and every beautiful girl as a cultural activist, because they're pushing culture and speaks to this particular activism. And we should, or they should, live this life beyond just pride, because pride only happens once a year. We need a number of spaces where we could articulate our issues for every living human being to get the grip that we are here and we are part and parcel of any form of your democracies. And if we have to rewrite and re-articulate and represent ourselves in any historical document, visuals will be another tool. Thank you.